I can only do like this. So do you mind to? Can I give it to you? Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes.
Camera. Roll. 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 Camera. Roll.
Roll.
Yeah. Can't stop, man.
Okay. Thank you. Hey guys. Well, it's good to see you guys. First of all, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ethiopia.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been looking forward for this moment. First of all, even right now, I want to apologize again for the miscommunication that has happened. Because we all know that we're supposed to meet at 8:30, right? But you guys didn't get confirmation, so I'm sorry for that. I'm taking full responsibility. But that's why we don't have a lot of people here, because some of them they didn't make it here. But I want to appreciate you guys for canceling what you had, because you had something, right? But you canceled and you came here. So thank you very much. This is for you. Me and my people, we appreciate you. And I'm just glad to be here. I just thought that it was important for me to, have this conversation with you, because a lot of people have been reaching out and want to meet, but it's kind of hard to meet one person after another because we have so many things to do. So we thought, why not meeting like this and just have conversation? So I wanna welcome you to Ars TV Studios, and don't think about this camera or anything. Let's just have a normal conversation. That's it. Like, just you guys getting to know me and me getting to know you. Yeah. So I think I'll start introducing myself, and then we can go around and you guys can introduce yourself as well. My name is Mika Lucas Chavala. That's my full name. I'm African, and I've been here in Korea for not in Korea. I've been here in I've been here in Ethiopia for 8 days right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be here for 1 month, but I've been here for 1 week, so I still have like 3 weeks more to go. Yeah, and nice to meet you. Yes. You understand, brother here?
So, my name is Mohammed. I'm an Ethiopian African. My name is Mohammed Kawaka. And well, we are happy to have you. Welcome. I hope you will enjoy your lecture.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My name is Bahiru. Bahiru Nampesagip. I'm an Ethiopian African. And I'm a great supporter and follower of on YouTube.
Yes.
And welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
My name is Susana Benson.
Susuna.
Susana.
Okay, Susuna.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. I'm asking that.
Yeah. So my name is Nati.
Nati.
I'm from Ethiopia, Africa. So I've been here for 25 years in Ethiopia.
That means you're 25 years old.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of you. Really, I've been following you over 1 year.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of you. Welcome to Ethiopia.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay, my name is Meseret.
Meseret.
I'm here to meet you and to express our love as an Ethiopian. I've been here my whole life. Please forget the number. And welcome to Ethiopia.
Thank you so much.
Support you because we are happy because we love our country.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, as for now we know each other. God, I don't really know where to start. I think I wouldn't want to talk a lot. I would just like to hear from you guys. If you guys have any questions. But before that, maybe I should say a little bit about, SNN, Swahili Nation Network and One Africa, and what we stand for. You guys have been following us for a while, so you know what we stand for. What we're trying to do is we're trying to build a new system that is for Africans, it's for us. A new system that it will support us, it will challenge authorities here in Africa, right? And it will challenge as well, it will defend and protect the image and heritage of Africa, right, from outsiders, Westerners, Easterners, and to build pretty much a new system, because before colonialism we had a different system, right? During colonialism we had a different system. After that, we're still struggling with this system, right? It might be a different thing for Ethiopia because you guys didn't have colonization, but you guys, you have your own struggle too. That's what I mean, right? And our forefathers like Haile Selassie, Julius Kambarage, Kwame Nkrumah, Kaunda, and so many others, they tried to build a new system after colonialism that unite all Africans, right, to become one. And they did their part, right? And now they're gone. Nobody's here right now. And so it's our responsibility right now as the sons of Africa to actually carry on with that move and that fight. And that's what One Africa is standing for. One Africa is not about me personally, it's about us. I love the fact that you guys are introducing yourself, say I'm Ethiopian, African. I'm like, Ethiopia's in Africa, of course. But I love the fact that you guys are mentioning that because it shows how proud you are with your African identity. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do in Swahili Nation One Africa, to have that new system. And we have been able to make those progress because of you guys. Like, you guys are a representation of a lot of people out there, like more than 200,000 subscribers that we have, and more than 25 million who have been watching what we're doing. So you guys are representation, and yeah, I love you and I appreciate you, like from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, so that's what we're standing for. And you guys, you can shoot your questions now. Anything, yeah? Yeah.
Okay, let me start.
All right.
Okay. I've been following you for more than a year, and I appreciate what you do for Africa,
Thank you
for
so much.
Ethiopia also. And I've been sharing, liking, and
Amen.
yeah, Africans are poor, but you have to make them pay.
Yes.
Pay back you.
Yeah.
And my question is, do you have plan to speak in African Union Summit? And if you have a plan, but there is no contact you need, you have to mention it on camera to support someone support you. So do you have plan?
Well, that's a good question. For me, I always say, when people ask me, are you ready? I always say, I was born ready. Like, I'm ready anytime, right? But so that means if I get opportunity, I can speak, but I didn't get that opportunity, and I have tried to apply to go to participate in that meeting, but I've been rejected. I don't know if I can say this in the camera, but anyways, so I did apply, fill the form and everything, but I've been rejected because of different protocols. So in that case, that means I'm not gonna be able to go there. Yeah. But I think we have our own summit, One Africa Summit. So we'll keep talking, as long it takes. And if they feel like, I think we need this guy to come in to say something, I'm ready,
Yeah, we like that because we need some representation. The youth must be represented there.
Yeah.
And we need that kind of voice.
Exactly.
The one you are talking about on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we need that kind of voice in this summit. That's why I'm asking you here.
Yeah.
And if someone have other questions.
I actually feel the same thing, what you're saying, because the African Union Summit is just for those leaders who they're African Union guys. But I think we need people's voice, not necessarily me, but we need people who can represent us,
Yeah.
right, and talk about us and express us, because you know hierarchy and bureaucracy when it comes to leadership here in Africa. But if we have fresh voice, like young Africans who just go in there and share and talk, it's very it's very important. Not only me, like there's guys like Wodemaya. He's one of the guys that has a huge influence in the continent of Africa, maybe more than even the union itself or people, to be honest. So if you use people like that to express their love and their thought about Africa, I think we as a content creator, we have a huge possibility to actually unite people, because we interact with you guys every day and we connect. Because I'm young, you're young too, and and yeah, and we connect like this. We connect. You don't see me as that guy is there. No, you just see me as ordinary guy, and that's how we see each other. Just common mananchi. Yeah, so that's really good point, my brother. Yeah, I think we'll do that. One Africa will write a proposal and suggestion. We send it to them.
Yeah.
To African Union.
Yeah. There is I'm asking on camera. Someone might hear you.
Yeah.
And if there is someone might be better.
Definitely.
To get in you.
Yeah.
That's
Are you listening? Are you listening? Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I have another question, but I'll let ask you. And I'll come back.
Okay. Definitely.
Anybody?
You have a lot of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always follow you. Even I followed the day before, yesterday, and you meet with my friend, the girl you meet. Her name, Habesha Traveler. Her name is Judith, and she and I learned in elementary school together. So I remember her. I follow her as well. And you are doing a great job in Ethiopia.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you don't mind me asking, I want to ask you personal question.
Oh, definitely. That's why I'm here.
When you mention yourself, explaining about you, you did not mention about your education background. So I want to hear what is your background, education background.
That's beautiful. Well, I have a degree in economics.
Okay.
Yes. I studied as you know, I studied in South Korea.
Yeah.
One university called Seoul National University.
Okay.
It's the best university in Korea, by the way, in Asia. My major is economics. I have that degree, and after I graduated, I just started to do what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't want to be employed. I don't want to work for anybody.
Yeah.
I'm doing this right now.
Great idea.
Yes, I'm finding. I mean, I applied for masters to start like MBA and things like that, but I don't know if I will go, because right now, we're very busy to build what we are building, and education is not always the answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people that we're working with, like most of them, they're educated. We have professors, we have doctors. So I might have one degree, but I have a lot of people who they are much educated than me, and we share the same passion, and we support one another. You know what I'm saying?
Education doesn't matter, because take it from us. We are learning and getting the job. What you are doing is better than everything.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you for
it will change everyone. It will help Ethiopia and Africa.
Yes.
Definitely. It will put us in a better position. So I like that idea. I share your idea.
I appreciate it.
In Ethiopia, we are learning in Amharic most of the time. When you go to in the higher education, you learn it in English.
Okay.
At least in government education schools. So we are, our English is not good, but
you have a good English, by the way. You have a good English. Like, come on, we're communicating right now. You have a good one,
And you are a good speaker and orator, I can say.
Yeah.
So you can represent us. I can vote for you.
Look at this guy.
And please, please do what you are doing now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Continue.
I appreciate it. appreciate
We'll
it.
support you, you know.
Yeah.
We'll be soldiering
Oh,
for
man.
you.
Come on, man. Don't make me cry. Come on. I don't want to cry in front of cameras, right?
Sorry.
Because African men, we don't cry, right? We cry in the toilet or in our rooms. Oh, man. Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah, continue. If anyone have a question.
I don't have a question, but I rather have an idea.
Okay.
About, I have seen a lot of videos that our African brothers and sisters who are out of Ethiopia. I've seen that they believe that we Ethiopians, we didn't count ourselves as an Ethiopian, as an African. But we say, Ethiopian says they are Ethiopian, but they are not African. I've seen this a lot of videos on YouTube, TikTok, and a lot of videos. But it makes me really, my heart bleed because I know we inspire Africa. Yeah, we've been through in different way from the other Africans because of maybe colonization or whatever you said, but yeah, we are African. Actually, we are a proud African, and I think we need that history to be told. We need to express ourselves well, and African brethren. I actually are Ethiopian as well.
I'm Ethiopian,
yeah, and before you go, I want you to do the video that for maybe your, I don't know, on your YouTube or anything, because we can use that, followers, we can use them. And I want you to interview or do some work with some local people, that what they think about Africa, how they count themselves compared to Africa. This is just an idea, and then if it works with you, you can do it. But this is a favor for Ethiopia, because we need to be heard, because we believe, we are African. We are actually proud African, and our history can be proud for the whole Africa. No, we don't count ourselves. Yeah, we are Africa. We are black. We are mixed color with every color, and proud. Clean Ethiopians and Africans too. So this is one of my suggestions. And the other thing is, I want to ask you that. I like what you do. I always follow that. I like these young people, caring about the continent. They need to be heard. As you say earlier, it's about the people's voice. That's what matters.
Exactly.
It's not about the leaders. So I want to ask you, is there any platform that to be, to participate, every individual, you know, we need to participate. Some people want to participate, but they don't know where, to reach out. So is there any platform, maybe continental platform, or some, offices, or directly we can, be heard?
Exactly.
So we want to hear about this platform as well.
Well, those are two good opinions. And the first one, definitely, I think we can do that. I'll start it today. So today, after this filming and this program, I'm gonna start asking you guys. We're gonna film video. I'll start with you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start with you, filming you guys and asking you guys, what do you think about Africa? Do you think Ethiopia is Africa? Are you a proud African Ethiopian? Because Africa always first, right? African Ethiopian. Are you proud? So we'll do this. I'll start doing with you guys if you're okay with that. If you're okay to be on YouTube. Yes, I'll interview you guys, and then I'll find more people. So I'm going to do that right away. And the second one, well, I'm here because we want to launch One Africa and SNN. So after that, after the launch of this movement, we'll have the office, headquarters on Dar es Salaam, because that's where I live. But we are planning to expand in all countries, only 55 countries, 55 because of diaspora. That's 55, you know what I'm saying? Africa is one big family with 55 siblings. 54 Africa, and that's one is diaspora, right? So we are planning later on to have offices in all these places. But after we launch, we're gonna have a database, a system that all of you guys will be, like you register yourself, and so that we may be connected as one. But also in One Africa, if you guys have been following up on our YouTube channel, you know, in this 100 days of action, we came up with this triangle, the system, the new system, like triangle, that we as Africans, we can actually be connected in this one system. It's not Facebook, it's not anyone owned by anyone but by Africa, because the visionary, the guy who came up with this idea, he's an African, and he is in the One Africa, you know, leadership as well, like media and IT. So that system, we're still, you know, working on that right now, and once it's done, man, like it's gonna be like it's gonna connect all of us together. So we're working on so many things, and some of them, they might take a little bit of time, but yeah, we are working on things to make sure that we are all connected and we are all participating. Now I'm here in Ethiopia to launch, right? But the next country, we're going there for vision, right? So when you're going to next country, you guys will be informed, and if you have an opportunity to join the team, you come as well with us, right? To come there. For example, here, our brother Ezra, you guys, you know Ezra, right? He will be coming here. He'll be coming here a little bit later from South Africa. We'll be just coming for One Africa, right? So after here, maybe we'll go to Kenya or somewhere. You guys will be coming with us. And when we go to those places, we're not just going there to talk about One Africa, but we're going to actually do something as well, right? We raise funds, we go there, maybe we support some activities, we initiate some stuff, we go maybe to the schools, we go to the schools, we go to come on, man. this is Sadeki, guys. Sadeki. My brother. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I love you, man. It's good to see you, brother. Stanley, I love you. I love you. I love you. Wow.
Please finish.
He's excellent.
I'll see you later.
Guys, do you know this guy?
Yeah, I know.
You know him?
He always be on your YouTube live.
Man, you're really handsome in person. It's good to see you. It's a big surprise. So Sadeki, he has been working with us for a long time now, for more than a year. And ever since I was doing reaction, like every time when I do reaction, I don't really understand the language, so he's the guy that he always explains. Like, they tell what does it mean and everything. We have been talking, chatting for like more than a year, but we never met. This is the first time, and it's a surprise. Don't do this to me. Yeah, so and I appreciate because you give suggestion first, and this is kind of things that we need, because you guys, you're part of the team. You guys, you're part of us, and I mean, right now we met. That means I'll get your contact, so that we may keep in touch, and all these suggestions, all these ideas, you guys, you can always give it to us, because everybody who is working with us right now don't get any money, right? But they're just people who are passionate about Africa, and they have different suggestions, different opinions, and yeah. So for any ideas you have, you share with us. That I think we should do this A, B, C, D, and D, and then we sit down. How can we do that? Okay, we have our people in Ethiopia, we have our people in Tanzania. Okay, it's people's movement.
Yeah, it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. Yeah. Did I answer your question? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ask me questions, guys. That's why I'm here.
So, yeah. So, first, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So,
Me too.
you have plans to visit historical places in Ethiopia?
No. Yes, we have that plan, and I think I'm not sure when, but from this weekend, I think we start to move to go to different places. We're going all the way to Hawassa. Yeah, we are going to so many villages. Yeah, because I really want to meet local people. You know, I don't want to be here in Addis, to be honest. Yeah, it's city. Like, I'm glad I'm here because I met you. But I want to go to those local places. I want to go to see, you know, those people. I want to talk to them. I want to make content we talked about, you know, with them. So yeah, we'll visit. I know I'm not gonna go everywhere, but yeah, we are visiting.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay. I've been in your live video chat, and you might not remember me.
You spoke.
Yeah, I spoke on live.
But what is your name in?
Behind Mulkatili.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. I remember that name. Yeah.
You propose or your topic is peace and justice.
Yes.
And on that topic.
Oh yeah.
I contributed my idea, but you know that guy, that Sadaka. I've seen him every day on your YouTube, and he got a good idea, and it's good to meet someone like him and support you. I won't say that.
Yeah. Wow, Sadeka is amazing. Those guys, they make me look good. Actually, my team make me look good. So people they say, "Oh, Mika," but it's because of those guys. You know, they have amazing ideas. They always have. Yes, it's a beautiful team. I'm telling you, One Africa. All those people, I love them to death.
Thank you.
Yes.
For the first time, I came across your YouTube channel more than a year.
More than a year.
Since
Wow.
almost when your YouTube channel, almost less than 1,000 subscribers, and before
Oh.
can you make a reaction with the girl?
Yeah. With Asali.
I like her.
Wow.
I remember meeting her.
Yeah.
And when you make a reaction, a video reaction, how much like the diversity? Mostly I see your video reaction based on Tanzania and Ethiopia. My question is how many countries that you make
Did I do reactions?
Yes.
Let me check.
And then
You followed the right way.
Okay, I forgot it. That's okay.
And the second question is, will you going to continue your video reaction, or will you stay on campaigning or preaching on unity?
Thank you so much. So those are good questions. How many countries? Man, I think I've done a lot of countries reaction. If I remember, I done Ethiopia, Somalia, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana. I've done Morocco because I remember Nora Fetahi, and I mentioned South Africa. I can't remember all the countries, but it's true that I've done a lot of reaction for Ethiopia, for Somalia, for Tanzania, and for Kenya. I've done a lot in those countries. And because sometimes it's just one man, and I wanted to focus on certain countries and then go to another countries. Like I wanted to start with these countries and then to move to different countries. I cannot do all of them at once. And the reason why I was doing Ethiopia and Somalia is because other countries, a lot of people are doing reaction for Nigeria, they do for South Africa, right? But you cannot find, it's hard, at that time it was hard to find someone doing reaction for Somalia or Ethiopia, non-Ethiopian or non-Somali people, right? So I would say I was one of the first to start doing reaction in these countries. Yeah, and right now a lot of people are doing, and shout out to them. So yeah, the plan is to do all the countries later on, but it depends on the time. And for the second question, if I will continue to do reactions, there's so many things about when it comes to reactions. There's copyrights because you're reacting on someone else's content, and if they hate you one day, they can just take down your YouTube. That's the thing. Like all those artists I've done reaction for, if they hate me, like they say, no, we don't hate this guy, they can just file copyright, and if I get 3 of them strike, I'm out. Right? The YouTube channel is gone. So I'm being careful with that. But I'll definitely do, like sometimes, because right now there's so many responsibilities. Like what we're building right now, it's huge, it's big, it's consuming a lot of time, right? That's why I sleep like at 4 a.m. because so many things that we're dealing with right now, right? And since we don't have we didn't employ people, right? People they're not receiving anything. So I have that burden, right, to make sure everything is possible, but also I have people who are supporting and trying to make sure that this is possible. But sometimes I feel like, oh, if we had like people and they are maybe they're receiving money, they're working full-time job, then they'll be able to do effectively. But most of them, for example, Sadek is a doctor, like she's physician doctor, right? And everybody like Ezra, Professor Ezra, he has his own academy school, so they have their own jobs, but yet they're trying to free time they're trying to work for this. So yeah, it's kind of hard to manage all of this, but yeah, hopefully, yeah, we'll do it. Hopefully. Oh yes, please. I like questions, guys.
From the reaction you've made so far, who do you want to meet?
Who do I want to meet the most?
Yeah, I know that you have already met Rovna.
Yeah. That's a good question. No, you answer for me. You know who I want to meet. You answer for me. Yes. It's 30 hours. Come on, man.
So are you trying your best?
Oh yes, we are trying so hard. Like we're trying so hard. Us and our appreciation to us TV as well. We're trying so hard to reach out to him and hopefully to meet him. By the way, I met his wife. Yes, I met his wife. I went to this one event and I met his wife, and she recognized me. She's like, "Oh, me and my husband, we've seen your reaction." So, Teddy Afro, if you're watching this, I gotta see you, man. Yeah.
How was your time with the Rovna?
Rovna, oh man, it was good. I'm actually meeting him tomorrow. He invited me to his studio. I met him. I didn't know that I was gonna meet him, but I was just somewhere enjoying jazz music, Ethiopia jazz music, right? And then somebody came to me, told me that, "Do you know Rovna is here?" I was like, "Are you kidding me? Take me to him." So I went to him. He was standing there, and this guy, he looks like a lion, right, with all that stuff, right? He's standing there with his, Rastafari, and he recognized me, by the way, as well. And he's really humble guy. He was like, "Hey man, thank you so much for all you do," and all that stuff. So we chatted for like 5 minutes, and I wanted to film that moment. I wanted to film it, but he don't like cameras, so he was like, "No, you cannot take it." I was like, "Man, please." He was like, "No, I don't like this." So yeah, but I have a plan. Tomorrow I want to convince him just to have a little interview with him. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about anything, but I just want to talk about his music, right? Yeah. So hopefully he will agree, and if he agrees, man, you guys will be able to see that moment. He's a cool guy. He gave me his number, so we are talking for WhatsApp a little bit. Yeah.
So I want to say something about. So the first time I saw your video was when you visit.
Oh, you kind of look like a young Teddy Afro.
So I saw your video when you went to Chunchon, I think the monument, the Ethiopian monument.
Yes.
So that's the first video I saw.
Oh. Wow.
So there is a monument here in Ethiopia,
Okay.
also the same monument here.
Oh, really?
Have you seen it?
No.
So
Where is it?
I will invite you there,
Uh-huh.
so you have to come and visit.
Uh-huh.
And also there is a museum there,
Uh-huh.
so I work there.
Uh-huh.
So
You work
have-
there?
Yes.
Oh, so you're working on that monument. Where is that?
So it's around 6 kilos.
Oh, is it here in Addis?
Here in Addis.
Oh man, I gotta come.
You
Yeah.
have to see it.
Exactly.
So because the first time you said
Mm.
that monument when you visit,
Mm.
you was really happy to
Yeah.
see African countries there.
Exactly.
That's why I really love and follow you because you feel like it's your own country.
Exactly.
Seeing there in Korea. So I have visited Korea too. It was 4 years ago in 2018 or something.
Oh.
So when they saw you, Korean people, they say, "Are you from America?"
Yeah.
Because they only watch the basketballs,
Exactly.
American basketball. That's
Yeah.
why. So when you say you are from Ethiopia, they say, "Oh, you help us." So we are really thankful for that. The
Exactly.
Koreans, most of them.
Yeah.
So I feel really proud for myself. So we need someone to tell our history,
Yeah.
our what we have given
Done. Yes.
for Koreans.
Yeah.
We Ethiopians have and fight their war. So I'm really thankful for your videos, for that video. So I want to invite you maybe one day.
I appreciate, my brother. Appreciate. You know, I said we're gonna exchange phone. So I think I'll talk with the team to know like the timetable, and if we have like an empty day, yeah, we gotta come there. We gotta come there. I would love to do that because it's something I need in Korea, right? Yeah. Thank you, man.
Okay, let me start something I didn't say earlier. I start following you because I see your passion for our country. We all are here, and that's because of it. And I think that's what a lot of Ethiopians feel about you. People can crowd you on your comfort time, but on your challenge time, when there is no one to see the truth and be with that and just take the whole risk, that's something, you know, you value it. And for what you do on the challenging time for our country, and I mean, we don't even hear someone who speaks English and talk good things about Ethiopia on time. So I think you're the one, and some other guy, and Jeffrey Feldman.
Not Jeffrey.
Jeff,
Jeff Pierce.
Jeff Pierce. Yeah. That was, I mean, you can count him just by fingers. So that's why we really appreciate and value you. And thank you for praying for our country. Thank you for being there with the truth. And thank you for seeing which have been unseen by other parts of the people. And that we really appreciate for that. And I personally thank you for that. That's why I'm here actually.
Thank you so
And
much.
I want to ask you, how you find it? I mean, it's been 1 week, I think. And how you find the people here? I mean, do you find Ethiopia the way you expected? And the people, the love, the everything. How you find it?
You know, that's why I don't sleep. You look at my eyes, yeah. That's why I don't sleep, because it's, you know, it's weird feeling. It's weird feeling that I'm miles away from Tanzania, right, where I was born, but I feel the same. Like, to be honest, I feel very different, right? Because when I came back home from Korea, you know, because I've been away for 9 years, it is like I came back as a foreigner, right? I feel like I'm a foreign in my own country. Like everything changed, so many beautiful stuff, beautiful thing. My friends, all of them, you know, they are here and there, they're married, have kids, right? And I'm still here. So a lot of things changed. But when I was moving from Tanzania to here, to Ethiopia, it's a weird feeling because there's no different, like, I feel like I'm home, but the only difference is when I hear people talking, I'm like, I don't understand what they're saying. Sometimes I feel like I'm in Korea, sometimes I feel like I'm in Tanzania, and it's weird, but it has been really beautiful because it's home, and people made me feel that way. When I walk around the street, people, they do recognize me, right? And I'm surprised. I'm like, how can even, because sometimes I wear a mask, but they do recognize me, they do greet me. So seeing that, it's like I'm in Tanzania, you're walking, you know, and then you see your friends, hey, Mambo, hey, Nokwaje, you know. So it's like that. It's like people, it's like they know you already. Like you guys have been watching, right? You feel like, I know this guy, you know. Yeah. So it has been a beautiful feeling, and I'm sad that I'm leaving for 3 weeks, but I'll definitely come back. I was talking to you earlier that you just come here for, right now I'm here for work, but I want to come here for vacation, you know, to just chill, you know.
About living.
Definitely, man, Africa is my home, right? Like I can live here, you know. To be honest, I don't see myself settling in one country because I want to see a united Africa, right? So I can come to live here 1 year, I can go to live in Kenya, I can go to live in Nigeria, right? I wanna go everywhere, do that, but I need to settle because of family, right? Yeah, you know, we'll see. The future Mrs. Mika, what she will say, whatever she decides, I'm in. You know, I can't argue with her. You know, she's right. So whatever she decides, I'm gonna live there. Yeah. Yeah. I hope the future Mrs. Mika is watching this. All right, guys. You guys, you don't have any questions? I will ask you questions too if you don't have, because I always have questions.
Please do.
You wanted to ask another question?
No.
No?
Alright.
All right. Oh, all right. So let me ask you guys a question. Just a simple question. Why do you love Africa? Or do you love Africa?
Yeah, of course.
Why do you love
That's
Africa?
why we are here.
It's my man. Why do you love Africa?
You know, Africa is special.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you see it on your world map, you know, right there on the heart of the world, you
Yeah.
can find Africa.
Exactly.
And we are living with it. That is the luckiest thing I think. We may be poor, but we are rich in the resources, in environment. You know, I've been in Europe, especially Norway. So I've seen the weather. You know, it's unlivable. You'll be depressed even to stay with.
Yeah.
So we love Africa in every way. You know. So that's my answer.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Want to add?
Let me hear from you.
Anybody want to add?
Yeah. Why do you love Africa?
I love Africa because that's who I am and who we all are. We all are Africa.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
My color speaks, my hair type speaks, my everything speaks, my originality speaks. When it comes to my country,
Yeah.
that speaks too.
Yeah.
So I love Africa. Yeah, we have a lot of issues. As I'm a youngster, we have a lot of things that to complain. The living standard, the opportunities, the access, the quality, the living quality. We can mention so many things, but still with that, that's what we need to work on to make it better, and it just keeps us busy. It is one thing that I have noticed that maybe you don't know. I don't know. I've been seeing these students. Who want, who live now in Europe, USA, and they live there because for study, and they score a lot of, almost 90% of them, 90, they score a higher, the best grade ever, and I've been asking myself why these guys, they went from here. There's not much, like we think, we feel, not much educational access, books, something, but they go there and everything is easy. I don't know, you have been experiencing. Some Ethiopians, when they go there, they say that the education is so easy, because this is what I think, the hardship of our lives makes us, perfect people, it's just like piece of cake when we leave the country. So I appreciate my country. I love my country. I love Africa. So through this hardship, it makes me a better person. I coach myself for the better one. So I know that I'm African, but if I face someone Asia or whatever continent you say, I know I'll do better. Because I've passed through the hardship of life. So we can change it for the better, and we can learn from out of it. And I know we're not gonna continue this way. We can change it for the better, for to be there. And that, I love Africa because that's who I am.
Wow, that's perfect answer. Guys, you got it. I love Africa because it's who I am. Yeah. There's no other better answer than that.
I want to add on it. You know, if you have a mother, everybody will have a mother. So you love her
Yeah.
without any condition. It doesn't depend on the richness or poorness.
Yeah.
So you love it whether you.
Yeah, you don't have another option.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's family.
That's
Well, that was. I mean, I didn't expect that is gonna be that perfect that I'm out of words. You know. Yeah. Basically, and that's, you know, that's our wish, because if you love Africa because of anything else, you know, you have people who hate Africa because they say, oh, Africa is poor continent, or the leadership here suck. I don't like it. I hate Africa because you know, education systems suck. I hate Africa, right? All these different reasons that they mention, or like, it's not really important. Yes, it's important, but it should not be the reason why you hate or you love Africa, right? This is the perfect answer right here. That, oh, I love Africa because it's who I am. So if you deny Africanness, if that's the word, and if you say that piece of, you know, shit, because because they don't care about you and it's not your home, right? So this is something that we wanna tell everybody, because, you know, Westerners, the media, this system, the old system, has trained us to hate our own heritage, like our own identity, to feel like, oh, Africa is the less developing country. I don't know if you guys have seen, I've always been talking about 3 lies, right? The first lie that says Africa is developing country, and all these other countries are developed country, right? They're using, when it comes to Africa, they're using the word developing, and for them they say developed. But then you see them all the time exploiting Africa to develop themselves. Well, they're developed, that's past tense, they're developed. Why coming to Africa and taking things away? It's because we are all trying to develop. So a lot of Africans believe that we are a developing country. They're developed, and so they feel inferior about themselves. And they feel like, we need to go, if you want to succeed, you have to go to abroad. You have to go to study there. I went there, so I'm guilty. You have to go to do this and that, right? But in reality, that's not true. And another lie, I always say this, they say, oh, Africa is like the 3rd world countries. 3rd world countries, Africa. 1st world country, oh, US, oh, Britain, oh, China, 1st world country. Africa, 3rd world. All these things, we believing in it, and we believe that, oh, we need support. We need to try our best to be maybe a 1st developing country, 1st world countries. Oh, I need to move from 3rd world country to go to the 1st world country. That's why you see, you know, this is the thing. All those people like Westerners, they're supposed to come to Africa to study, not to come to do like safari or tourism. You can see the portion, like us, we're going outside to study, to work, to do this. For them, they're coming to Africa to volunteer, which they're taking things away from us. And also they're coming to Africa to do safari. That's how they see Africa as a jungle. That's why they don't even think like there's roads, there's food. Like, I want to go to Africa to travel for safari. That's what they come here for. Oh, celebrities in America, they come even to Tanzania for safari. Shout out to them because they're giving money to the government. But it's a time for those young white men and Asian to come to Africa for study. Like, oh, we're finding scholarship to go to Ethiopia or to go to study in Tanzania. That's a challenge that in African Union they're supposed to be talking about, that we need to and it's only going to happen if we develop our own system. We have our own education system, not the system that we're using, because they're using their system. And because of that, why should they come to Africa to study and we're using their own system? Well, they can just study in their own countries there, right? We need to have something unique, something African, where they will be coming and learn and explore, not just for safari, but to develop themselves. That if you want to learn about humanity, go to Africa, because those people, they know how to love each other. They know what it means to be a human being, what it means to be an African, and that's what we're trying to do. One African Movement and Swahili Nation Network. That's what we're trying to do. feel like I'm doing live stream right now. Yes. Do you guys have any other questions? Because, yes. Sorry, how long do we have, guys? How long do we have? I haven't finished. How long do we have?
About 49 minutes.
About 49 minutes. So we can go for 49 minutes. Like how long can we go?
Going for 49 minutes.
49 minutes.
Yeah.
How many minutes we use so far?
So it's all about 1 hour.
1 hour.
Total.
Total 1 hour.
So we remain 10
No,
or
alcohol lala. Alaw,
Where?
no, around speak.
Oh yeah, talk to
Min lay no milo.
Oh, sumara ko naman.
Ako lang chow sulor karam speak as kan saat walo na.
Oh, sorry ka.
Laman niya sray kay cham.
So
Oh, we have about 10 minutes.
We have about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good. Okay.
How do you start this whole thing talking about Africa? And what makes you to feel this confident about Africa? And
Wow.
that's
That's a good question. First of all, I think every African should be doing what I do, like everybody, because of who we are, right? We're African. We should love Africa. But to answer your question, when I went to South Korea, I realized that Africa is being perceived and viewed very different. When I was here, I didn't know that, honestly. I was just like everybody else, like, when you see Mzungu is like white people. When you see like foreigner, you feel like, oh, they're here to help us, oh, give me something, you know what I'm saying? But when I went there, I realized, wow, so, like, it's not like the way I see. They always have their own agenda, because I went there, but not everybody, I gotta be honest with that, but I realized that, well, the media, what I see on TV, what people talk about Africa, even my friends, they don't really know about it, it's very negative. It's very negative. That was 2013, and I was like, I must change this. So I started actually there in South Korea. I started to go to schools, to like elementary school, like kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school. I started to go there. That was like my part-time job. I went to, like, in Korea, I went to every single city in Korea. I went everywhere in that country, and I was going to these schools. One day I went even close to North Korea. Like there's this one place called Paju. It's just next to North Korea. Like you see, North Korea is there, South Korea is here. I went there, and I went to kindergarten. These little kids, and these little kids, when they see you, some of them they start to cry. They just see you. I said, why are you crying? So I said, whoa, why are you crying? So they're scared. Some of them they run away. It was bad because one of my friend, this is my best friend. We went together and he was very depressed. He came back, he was like, man, I hate these kids. I was like, why? They're like, they say I smell like Africa. Those kids, he went with his clothes, like African clothes, and then they were smelling. They're like, oh, African MC. It's like African smell, right? These are little kids. I'm sorry, Koreans. These are little kids. And I gotta say this, not everybody, all right? Not everyone, but we gotta talk about this. These are little kids, but that's what they have been seeing on TV. That's what, like, sometimes some of them, even their parents teach them like that. Like some of us, we have parents who teach us that, you know what? That tribe is not good. Or that country is not good. Those people are not good, right? We all have this, right? It's not just Korea, but we all have this, right? For example, me, my mom, she tells me that, this person, right? She tells me that, oh, Mika, for me, I will hate if I see you marry a white girl. She said that, and I was like, okay, mom, I understand. It's not like I'm planning to marry a white girl, but I was like, I understand, but I was like, mom, this is not a good perspective. I spoke to my mom like that, right? So we're all guilty to that. So that was really hurting me. You see on TV, things like that. You see like NGOs, like videos. They only talk about that, right? You type the word Ethiopia or Africa on Google, you see what you will see. You know, so it was really painful. So I started to do that. I went to all those schools. I did television shows talk about this, but some of them they cut it out. They don't want to show it, so they don't really know that it's an issue there, because people, they don't talk about it. If you're on TV, you just talk about, hey, Korea is beautiful, I'm having a good time. If you say something, they're cutting it out, you know. That's when I started YouTube, because I was like, oh, you guys, all right, I'm gonna create my own media and talk about this, right? And yeah, so that basically, it's because of the personal experience that I went through, and it generated this anger inside of me, this beautiful anger that, and we gotta change this, and I need to change it. I'm not gonna wait for anyone to change this, but I'm going to change this. That's why I started, and you guys, you're part of it because you felt the same thing, and you've been feeling this for years. You're like, I want to be part of this, and we're doing that now. We're changing people's mind right now. We are.
I want to say something on this.
Yes.
You know, when you tell us these stories, you know, I felt sorry for you because we bleed and died for them as an Ethiopian and as an African. We represent African there, so they didn't know that because they're kid, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I felt that, and I want to say something on the previous discussion. You know, you know, nobody was born poor. You know?
Yes.
Even as a country, everybody was poor.
Yeah.
They become rich.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Africa also can be rich. You know?
Exactly.
They have resources and people, the youngest people
Population.
in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. So they can reach. They can be rich there.
Exactly.
And also, I think you saw the video. They want us to be here, you know, in this situation, you know, because it will help them.
Yeah.
The brain flat, you know. They go. Most educated people go there, and also they want to take every resource we have, and they want to take advantage on us. So they want to keep us here.
Yeah.
So we have to break through that.
We have to outsmart them.
That threshold, you know.
Yeah.
So to do that, to cooperate, you know, as an African, we have to unite. So that's why I share your idea.
Yeah.
You know? So please do what you do. We'll help in every way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here.
Well, I appreciate, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this meeting. You guys means a lot, and thank you for supporting. Some of you have been supporting for years. So take this moment to appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for all the support that you guys are doing. Appreciate, brother. You're handsome, brother. Hey, you're beautiful. You smell good. Hey, hey, my sister. Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. You're done. Were you guys feeling nervous?
I was.
Before we speak.